What Lando thinks the 5 red lights at the start of the race mean. Piastri after Qatar. Okay, I'm a fight Lando Norris. Damn, AlphaTauri got hands. Gentlemen, it is with great pleasure to inform you that there will be no more sprints this year. Max when anybody gets too close. High speed. Okay, I'm a fight Verstappen. Damn, Tsunoda has hands. Red Bull, can you give me upgrades to fight in midfield? Yes. Actually overtakes 7 times world champion like a boss. Ricciardo overtaking Sainz, losing 2 positions. Yuki straight up cooking with that AlphaTauri. Hamilton at Tsunoda. Frick. Don't let Sargent hear about this. There's oil coming out the back of Valtteri's car. F1 sprint at Sao Paulo in a nutshell. Mercedes and Ferrari. Do you ever look at stuff and wonder how it got there? Me now that there's no more F1 sprints this year. Just cut it out already. Aston Martin in quali. Aston Martin in the sprint shootout. Alonso. Ocon. Why would Alonso do this? Make sure he doesn't finish. He won't even make it past Q1. Penalty. Cristiano Ronaldo. Esteban Ocon. Did you watch the Ocon Alonso incident? Oh, yeah, it was amazing. Stroll in qualifying. Stroll in sprint shootout. Remember the Racing Point mechanic? This is him now. Feel old yet? Code Brown. Help me Fernando, I'm stuck. Ocon hadn't enough space. Alonso. I immediately don't like you, Ocon. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page. Lando Norris today be like, I'm speed. How Tsunoda looks. How Tsunoda talks. Ricciardo and Tsunoda during the Brazil sprint race. Absolute cinema. Front row of the Brazil sprint. Ocon. Freaking idiot Fernando. Hamilton and Russell, after having to drive the W14 around Interlagos for 24 laps. Mercedes today. Leaked Mercedes Google search right now. Straight line speed. Mercedes at the start versus Mercedes the next 23 laps. Lap 14 out of 24. All the moves going on. Ricciardo passes Sainz for 8th. This is cinema. Norris vs Piastri today. The sprint summed up in one pick. The rest of the grid. Verstappen. It's lights out, and Max Verstappen takes the lead. Norris on lap 1. Perez in the top 3. It's been 84 years. Perez being overtaken around the outside by both Mercedes, just to pass them the next lap. Youths give energy drink to thief, so they can beat him again. Max P2. Lights out. Max P1. This camera angle in corners. Such a cool angle. Ocon and Alonso crashing. What year is it? POV. Alonso's mirrors at turn 1. Friday, P3. Saturday, P17. I'm not a mechanic, but I don't think this is how it works. Norris after his sprint pole knowing he bottled the actual pole yesterday. We won't have to see sprint races again after today. I will love it, and I think I deserve it. F1 organizers, sprint weekends, fans and drivers. Not sure this is the right way to enter an F1 car cockpit. Who but Ocon and Alonso? Verstappen first, Norris second, Perez third, Verstappen, P1. There are 2 types of Formula 1 drivers. Okay mate, are you okay? Freaking idiot Fernando. Okay mate, are you okay? Yeah, but yeah, a lot of damage I guess. He went into me I think. Yuki Tsunoda has a dreadful car at the start of the season. Keeps improving with 3 different teammates. Slowly builds a better car for his team. Now has a better car on race pace than the literal Mercedes. P6 for Yuki Tsunoda in the sprint. Lando Norris with his 45th P2 finish. Give my man a win. AlphaTauri at the start of the season versus AlphaTauri now. Nice to see these two definitely have no ill will towards one another after their time as teammates at Alpine. Interlagos sprint summarized. Sprint race. Interlagos sprint race. Esteban Ocon. Why would Alonso do this? Friend. Girlfriend. Boyfriend. Best friend. Only Max Verstappen dominance has no end. Mercedes today. Get that thing off the road brah. Lewis Hamilton today. Ocon after being involved in another incident. I got one more in me. Ocon. Losing the car. Stupid Fernando. French. Drove for Renault. Crashes into people and tries to blame them for it. French. Drove for Renault. Crashes into people and tries to blame them for it. Why is no one talking about Yuki fighting Leclerc and Hamilton in an AlphaTauri? Dear God, if you let me win finally, I'll tattoo your name on my neck. AlphaTauri, Mercedes, 7 times world champion Lewis Hamilton, Japanese schoolboy Yuki Tsunoda. Have you seen the fight between the two Aussies? Expectations. Reality. Who would win the battle for 6th in a sprint? The GOAT, 7-time world champion with 100+ wins. A small Japanese man driving a tractor and swearing a lot. You gotta understand that at last year's sprint race in Sao Paulo, Ocon forced Alonso off track as it turned 4 on the opening lap, which caused them to make contact and finish outside the points. RB19. Hamilton. I gotta get one of those. Every great battle in the sprint. That one move from Alonso against Ocon. You dare use my own moves against me, Oscar. Lando keeping up with Max. Max starts pushing. Senior rectal blower operator. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.